Okay, we're going to talk about gear for a little bit, just because we're getting to the point of the game, especially with the underground pass and how I like to engage with combats. Now, obviously, with Grim and the Forge, I don't really like to cheese combats. I like to fight them upright and personal. Obviously, if I know one's coming up, I'll position people, but I don't like to cheese it. I like to enjoy the mechanics and play the fight. Now, I'm not saying anyone that doesn't is whatever. You play the game how you like. This is how I like. Anyway, so I was a little bit bored, so I spent a lot of time actually working out what is better, hand crossbows or the Titan string bow, which is sort of like a really difficult one to judge. So obviously the Titan bow is 7 to 14, however, we have to remember that our strength modifier is added. Our strength modifier is +4, meaning we do 7 to 18 damage. The crossbows, I'll equip them so it looks all nice and sexy, do 7 to 12. But we can do, what is that, 24 damage a turn, because we can main shot it, and then we have the bonus shot. You with me so far? Going back to the Titan string bow, if we look at flourish, we're doing maximum, I'm just going to take the maximum hit and we'll go from there. 24. However, we have to add the 4. So we're doing 28. So 28 plus 28. Right, I'm a loser. I've got a calculator on the side just so I make sure everything I say is actually correct. So we've got Titan string bow. Now, we're not going to normally do the normal ranged attack. Now, normally with our Bardic Inspirations, we're just going to be doing flourish immediately because we're the damage dealer, sort of. So 2 flourishes, 24 damage, add in the 4, 28 damage. 28 damage times 2 is 56. So in the first 2 turns, with our Bardic Inspiration, we are doing 56 damage. Moving back to our crossbows, we're doing 22 plus 22. Yes, I am using a calculator. 22 plus 22, which is 44. I know, crazy maths. Plus 14. I had to get a calculator just to make sure I was doing this right. That is 58. So the crossbows do 58 damage. 58 damage counting the 2 slashing flourishes. And then the extra damage with the offhand attack. So the Titan string bow does 2 less damage with just a flourish. So I'm going to try the bow out, because what that does do is it gives me the option to bonus action, which I'm not sure how much I care about, because there isn't actually a lot I can do with a bonus action. I'm sort of just going to but it's a bit more spike damage across the 2 attacks rather than the 3 attacks, which leave me no room to do everything else. The bonus action would allow me to do such things as drink an elixir of bloodlust. So once per turn when you kill a foe, you gain 5 temporary hit points and gain an additional action. The ability in not having to rely on the offhand crossbow attack means I have a free bonus action where I can be doing potions much more freely, is the plan. And then obviously the other things that help our damage is our weapon attacks also deal 2 acid damage. We've gone with the gloves of archery now, which gives us an additional 2 damage, because we're doing a lot more damage per flourish. The 5th flourish shouldn't really come in, because that would be on the 3rd turn. So the first turn we use 2, we flourish. Second turn, flourish. You would like to think that cleans up most things. If it doesn't, then there's other problems. And then we have our Hill Giant Strength Club, which is taking our strength to 19, which gives us the +4. Now, we could do a strength elixir to get an additional 1. However, it's probably more beneficial, instead of doing our potion on that, doing our potion on the Bloodlust, which gives us an additional action. La 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 la. And for more of my beautiful voice, I know you love it, don't even hide it. Like, subscribe, catch you on Discord, catch you live on Twitch. Bye! So that's what we're going to rock with for the while. I'm still half tempted to go back on the crossbow, but I just thought I do put effort into the maths behind. Obviously, if you're not interested, apologies, but yeah. Gear-wise, this is what we're going with everyone else. Gale, we're moving off of the lightning build onto the frost build with this. So cold damage does an additional 1 damage. We might have to... I suppose he'll get his... Don't worry. Just muttering to myself. Dealing cold damage does chilled damage. So vulnerable to cold, which is obviously just helps what we're doing anyway. And then we've got the Winter Clutches gloves. When the wearer deals cold damage, inflict 2 turns of encrusted with frost. This is going to be more important when we have proper AoE cold spells, I suppose. On 7 or more stacks, they take cold damage and become frozen. And frozen means they could become incapacitated, which is amazing. So that's the build we're going there. I don't think I changed anything here. No. Shadowheart, I want to see if the spell Sparkler triggers with stuff like, what is it called? Spirit Guardians or something? It doesn't really say. If it does, we keep it. That's going to be extra lightning damage. If not, we're going to go to the Shining Staver of Skulls. That's definitely how you say it. Which basically means she can just do more radiant damage. We're not really going to be using her for melee. But if we do, then at least it triggers with her medium armor. And this is a bit trivial until we get the mace from the end of the mounting pass anyway. And Lae'zel just chomps. And then moving on a little bit, going back to our maths. So over the course of the 2 turns, with 2 turns of Flourish and using this, the crossbow does 116 damage, where across the same time frame, the Titan String bow does 112. However, the Titan String bow obviously then allows me to have a bonus action at the same time. What this also then does is, because when we get to maybe level 8, we have obviously a choice whether to go into Rogue or whether to go into Ranger or something like that. That's going to force us in a direction of what we want to do then, and actually opens up more avenues of what maths is better, because we could go into Ranger where we would get couldn't remember what it was called. We'd get Hunter's Mark, which would then give us additional stuff. We'd be able to use that as our bonus action, where Thief would then give us another bonus action, which then might mean the crossbows are better. We'd have to do the maths on that. I think the crossbows then would be better, but I'm going to have to stop, otherwise this whole episode is going to be me doing maths, which is painful at the best of times.
Hey, soldier, well, I'm not feeling so good.
Since I even upset Karlak and made her feel sick because of my maths, let's go to sleep and just rest our pretty little heads. Down the future, I'm tempted to get to respec everything to basically take charisma lower and get my dex up to 20. But I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to see how it feels, because I still would like to cast spells, and I do want to be a hold person champion, but we're not really doing stuff like that. So if we're moving to more spike damage with the bow, we're going to have to think about maybe changing a few things in here. Let's go. Oh, I didn't see she had a cheeky potion of speed in there. Yoink. Got a couple of extra money, so always a potion of invisibility in case we get into a problem in a fight. We can use that and run away. Same with the Arrow of Lightning. Crossbows are in my inventory just in case this doesn't feel strong enough. Right, we can make some more Elixir of Bloodlust, so we're going to make all of them. We're mainly going to use them on the big fights. At least we've got a lot more, so we're currently sitting at 4, which isn't great. Obviously, if we see some, we will buy them up. We're definitely walking for the beautiful view and not the fact that we all failed our checks to get the, the lift working.
That's enough. On your feet.
Where are you taking us?
If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
Skvar! Where did you... Journey's over, Istik. It'll be swift.
No, you haven't met my bardic tongue. Wait, a Nautilite crashed on your doorstep. People are getting infected by mind flayers. I need help. Technically the truth. 29.
Kithrak Therazin is similarly concerned. Perhaps you could be of use to her. Seek her within.
Well, I've got some items to collect from the traders first. And a very important item that's going to be for my bard is the Knife of the Undermountain King. Amazing. Most of you know about it. If you don't, it reduces the number that you need to roll a critical. So basically means I roll a critical on a 20 and a 19. Ooh. When you roll 2 damage or less, re-roll the dice, taking the highest result. So good. So for the builds I'm going for, I don't think I want the Daredevil gloves or anything like that at the moment. I don't think they really help me. And I mean, we're about to get some better gloves for Shadowheart very, very shortly. So yeah. Right, then I'll quickly do that. Oh, I left the recording on. Like, it's not what it seems like. I'm not robbing anything here, okay? I'm not doing my bag trick. I heard you the first time when you didn't like it. And I was like, no, I'm a better person. I'm just purely thinking about her back. And if she wears a backpack with all her stuff, she's going to be healthier for it. And our bard, at some point we have to acknowledge that my bard probably should have just been made into a rogue ranger. But then that makes me rethink my whole entire life. So probably shouldn't go into that too much.
Haven't had enough yet?
You can't still be watching me do this. Just look away. Okay, I did it one more time. The reason why I do it is, like, a lot of the magical items in, like, Baldur's Gate are quite important, even more so important than how you, like, actually build a character, in my opinion. And it's just a feels bad moment if you go through all that and you're like, want to build something or work out something as stronger, sort of how my bad maths earlier was, and then you're like, oh, but I didn't pick up the gloves. That's sort of a feels bad moment, and I like to have fun with games, so I like to stockpile all the magical items. So then if I find, like, oh, is this better, or oh, is this better, I can test it out and have fun with it. And yeah, that's my line, and that's what I'm sticking with.
This imposing portrait depicts a powerful Githyanki warrior, undeniably regal in her mien.
I failed the roll to deface it. Oh god, what have I done? It's even worse.
What is this? I need to get rid of it before the Inquisitor sees.
Whoops, sorry, my bad. Right, for the next bit, we need to leave Lae'zel out here. Because we're going to go onto the machine, but we don't want Lae'zel to get upset because we're not allowing... Get off, Lae'zel. We're not allowing her to go on. If she's in the room, I can't remember, but I know she does get very, very, very upset, leaves or something like that. And this is why we've only got 1 inspiration and we need to pass, I can't remember if it's 2 or 3 dice rolls. And then we can use our Illithid abilities as a bonus action, which is obviously handy. Especially if then... So it sort of links up with the Titanstrode bow or a bow build a little bit more. But fingers crossed out.
Vertical incision from pineal eye to end of notochord. Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. Very lucky.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something. You feel your parasites stir.
Do not fear. My experience in operating this machine is unparalleled.
I bet.
There is nothing on any plane stronger than a Zaithis for curing unwanted afflictions.
Well, let's get in.
Your body grows cold, its warmth sapped by the cold metal seat. The machine awakens.
Okay, at this point, I'd be out. I'd be like, nah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaithis will do the rest.
Wires of magic weave themselves tightly around your head. The tadpole squirms and contracts. It's trying to hide. You realize the device is hunting your parasite, but it's doing so blindly. Without direction, your faculties could be permanently damaged. Your skull groans and bends under the pressure. Then, agony.
Okay, this is the first saving throw we have to make. Okay, we just get the first one. This isn't a good sign, but success is a success.
Waves of torment, you search for the parasite's lurking presence. The device searches too. You sense its hunger, its craving. It wants the tadpole, but maybe something more.
That's it. Ignore the pain. Think of the
Gale just
tadpole.
standing there.
Think of it purged.
This cure looks set to kill you. Get out!
The parasite burrows deeper, sinking its teeth into your brain's exposed tissue. It sucks greedily. You feel yourself ebbing away, while the parasite only grows stronger. It's evolving.
Right, here we go. 15 this time, we still got resistance. We only got 1 inspiration. Okay. If we don't get it, it's not the end of the world, but obviously it would be a cherry on top of the cake. Boom.
That's it. You're almost there. The Zaithis never fails.
The device yearns for the creature, for every part of you tainted by its presence. You will be consumed. The tadpole quivers. A different magic is building within it. This one is ancient. Rotten.
No. No more.
I'm afraid I have to say 1 more, please. I need an 18, but I do get loads of bardic stuff. Wish me luck. Ugh. Wow, wow, wow. Worth a try.
The tadpole senses your interference. It withdraws, coiling the putrid magic tightly within. Unable to find its target, the device unleashes indiscriminately through your body. You feel joints breaking, your blood vessels rupturing. Your body crumples, your heart shudders.
Enough.
Honestly, for a second, thought that was going to kill me. I never failed like the last one before.
The room swims back into focus. You are intact, no longer whole. The tadpole arches in satisfaction. It lives on.
No! No! The Zaithis! What have you done? My life's work gone. And yet you live. And so does your parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
Oh, I suppose that's honor mode. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. It tried to kill me and it failed.
The Zaithisk does not fail. The only variable in this experience was you and your parasite. And I will uncover how this happened. Wait here. I will gather my tools.
I bet you will. I want blood now. And then yoinking all 3 of the mind player parasites. I will have to try convince the others to have some of these. But what we can see on the mini-map, red dots. So we have to think about the best way to actually proceed here. And you know me, party people. Full speed ahead. Choo-choo. Okay, it's locked. That's a bit embarrassing, but that's fine.
What's past this?
Let's see if this bow can do anything. I probably... yeah, open. Here we go. We do not go fast. What we can do, though, while they're laying into us, let's get Lae'zel running in. Shield. Actually, yeah. I should have snuck her in, but it's fine. Yeah, loads of them go in front of me. Oh, Lae'zel is held. Not great. It's fine, I've got a plan. Okay, dashes are fine. Lae'zel can hold her own, so I'm fine with that. Problem is they will get advantage on her. Him locking down my bard is miserable. Nearly as miserable as me putting hypnotic pattern down here. Now I can move, and they no longer have me. There we go. Why can't I switch my weapon? Okay. So let me just read the condition. Removed by taking damage or when helped. Okay. So I don't want to do any damage here. Lae'zel is in a world of hurt. How far can I get across with? Right, I'm going to Misty Step here to get ready to help Lae'zel.
These boots have seen everything.
Enter. Oh, Lae'zel is no longer held because of the concentration that was broken. Oh, and you just ran straight in front of her. Oh, disarm. Sit down, give me that. Disarm. Sit down, give me that. Lae'zel doesn't mess about. I don't care about the opportunity of attack. What are you going to do, punch me? You thought you're locked in here with me, not the other way around. Boom. Lae'zel wants blood. He wants blood. They can't move or do anything. So let me just check this again. Charmed, incapacitated. So it doesn't say if it's a, if they have to save. It just says 2 turns remaining. So I'm going to make the most out of this. Right, Shadow Heart. And then Gale. Whose turn is it next? Right, big boy. No, I'd have to kill him. I'd have to do 68 damage to him. Right, this is going to be our experiment. Obviously, we've got the Spell Sparkler. I'm very curious to see if it triggers with Spirit Guardians. But it does not. Okay, that's fine. So we know to swap out her weapon. That's fine. It was a long shot, I suppose. Right, get them all in. Level 3. Try and trap him there. And it's Gale's turn. Just making sure none of them else got out of her. 32. Quicken spell. 17 health left. Should have moved Gale a little bit. Lae'zel did really well to, like, cut down that many people immediately. Yeah, the hypnotic pattern got us out of jail there. Right, try and daze him. Dazed. Only 6 health left. Do you know what? I am going to counterspell that. And the reason why I counterspell this is because, as we're just about to see... Oh, opportunity of attack. Would have been really good if she had to... Oh, nice. Riposte. Laying 21 damage. on just like a counter is crazy. So we go flourish. Oh, there's a few things. I hope we can still get the egg. I was meant to get the egg first. So how much damage can I do? So I have the potential to one-shot you. Can I move over so I can see that shot? Path is interrupted. Path is interrupted. I wonder if it's just body blocks. Okay. Oh, there's a person there. I did not see them. So hopefully kill them. It won't crit. I missed the second one, but I'm going to come out of invisibility. 19 damage only. I say only, it's still... It's okay, it's okay. 9. 10. Okay, enter. Right, then Shadow Heart. I don't want to trigger them both. Shame you didn't have like a Misty Step to get over there quickly. Spiritual weapons blocking the path. That's actually agitating. If you can't go, then swap your weapon out. Right, just enter. That's on me for getting her blocked into a doorway. Right, fly. I'm saying that flying in here isn't going to do much. Which one of those? So I'm going to target him next. Laser is going to need help in a little bit. She's just, her whole job at the moment is just body block. Hypnosis is going to run out soon. I think this is the last turn of it, yes. So, flourish. Don't crit. Bang! And then Cole the Weak comes in there. Very nice. We're now invisible.
And move.
Flourish. Boom! Oh, okay, this gets me excited. I sit up in my chair when I do this much damage. This is fun. No, don't stab. Actually, just a little heal on laser would be nice. And it counter spell on that. A counter spell on like a bonus action heal. Right, laser just needs to hold this door down. Yeah, prepare so I can do a little bit more damage. Bang, free. Come on. Oh, so close. Second wind. Laser, hold that door! Because obviously we don't want Gale and stuff like that being targeted.
Moving.
Dash is an action. When is your turn? She probably dies beyond that. Sacred Flame to do a bit of radiant damage. Ooh, saved. Yeah, then can you heal Lazel a little bit, please? Thank you. 9 health. Okay, this is opened. One of them cats is inside.
In there. Those little shits.
Run, Lazel. Just hold. You're doing good.
Knight to King 5.
Encrusted with frost. That's the first time we've seen that. Very nice. Right, Lae'zel dodging all them. Spiritual weapon is just really badly placed now, just doesn't have the movement to engage, sadly. Okay, she jumps out of the ice. Critical miss, nice. Oh, that works nicely. Wow. It's nice seeing you, I guess. Nice. Going invisible is so handy.
I am fury. I am death.
Move out of the way just so everyone can see.
Protect me.
Alright, Shadowheart, hopefully we can end this. Guiding bolt. Boom! Bride.
They burn.
That was embarrassing. I didn't see the percentage chance there. Just ignore that. Shouldn't use magic on it. Keep forgetting that. We have to remember all this damage is actually being done without sharpshooter, which is actually, like, abusive when you think about it. Yeah, I'm enjoying the bow so far, I have to admit. I'm getting on well with it. Okay, luckily that hasn't alerted the whole of the crash. That's actually quite handy.
Skvar! The Sathisk. It might have killed you. I felt your torment. The Gustil tampered with it. Traitor! And there may be more still. This must be why the Inquisitors come.
Traitorous Doctor?
Vlaakith does not abandon Githyanki. The Zaithis was tampered with. There is no other explanation.
I will never be stopped. I am undefeatable. Oh. Don't forget the gold. Right, should we kill some cats?
Is someone crying?
Shouldn't really use Spirit Guardian, so. Radiant Orb on all of them. Does that count? Oh, no.
Never a dull moment.
Don't need to crit out. One dead. Oh, come on. That was just anger trying to kill that one.
Time to press ahead.
I am fury. I am death.
Just can't use magic on these because they have a wild magic effect. So if you do, they will do something.
No time to waste.
My Bard and Lae'zel trying to compete for who gets the most kills. Sent reeling. Is it everyone that's attacking her that gets reeling, or... Reeling. Recovering from having a terrible blow or hitting a strong metal has -1 penalty to attack rolls. Is her armor? Let me just remind myself.
I will ascend.
When a melee attack hits you, the attacker is sent reeling for 3 turns. That's awesome. Right, come on, Gale, join in on the fun. Oh god, your jumps. No, I won't get him to use magic.
Strike hard, strike fast.
I love how it gives them all radiant orb, like, it's so strong. Don't cry. Oh, so good.
Time for some bloody work.
Well, round one probably goes to the bards there. But a friendly competition never hurt anyone, hey? Hello, eagles. How are you on this fine eagerly day? Fair enough. So I get smacked with an eagle.
It's screeching for help.
I'll long rest after this.
Swift and lethal. No time to waste.
Yeah, we're just trying to unlock, because actually in this area, the amount of, like, crazy upgrades for gear is, like, pretty amazing. Like, already with, like, the dagger and the trader, even the gloves of Dex, like, there's loads of items in this area to basically complete most people's early builds. And like we said before, why did you go back that way? Why would you do that to me, Shadowheart? Why? Like we said, sometimes it's more important having the items than the actual other stuff. Where the items can complete. Can make a good build excellent. And can save a bad build. Oh. More eagles level 4. I've never actually seen that happen. Wow. Let's kill him. My bard's gone.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Time to strike. This is your end.
57 health each, though. They are a little bit tanky.
Can't give up. On my way.
Of course you get entangled. Of course. Really handy. Yeah, chuck that there, because... chuck it there to help you, because they're going to come after you. Right, Gale. Hurry up, Lazel, please.
Of course.
Love it. Saved Gale? That's Shadowheart. Oh, Gale. Oh, okay. I was like, what? I was very confused for a second. Love shield. Such a good reaction. Looking for my bards. Where's she gone? I'll help you find me. Oh! I think we have to admit this bow is doing more damage, right? Like, the spike damage is just...
I'm coming for you.
I haven't even got sharpshooter. I need to remember to put sharpshooter on.
Victory awaits.
I'm like trolling by not having it on.
On the move.
She has got a lot of movement. Not quite enough to be able to do much here, but...
Need to stay focused.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Right, Gale, come over here. I'm not paying much attention to the entanglement, so it is my fault. I'd rather that go into Lazel, but Never seen the eagles spawn there, in all honesty. That was rude. The spiritual weapon did nothing. I swear the game just hates spiritual weapon. Just making sure it can get hit.
Light on my feet.
I will ascend.
Okay, Lae'zel was trying to copy. Lae'zel got owned.
Finish this.
Shadowheart will have to finish it. Which is an interesting turn of events.
All do.
Nice. And we didn't just murder the eagles for the hell of it, we came here for the Warhammer. That's for a puzzle later on, just in case you didn't know. And another very good item. The Holy Lance Helm. I remember this item because the first time I played, people in the comments laughed at me because I missed it. Creatures who miss their attack rolls against the wearer must take a dexterity saving throw or get radiant damage, which then triggers all of Shadowheart's radiant orbs, revivification, all of that. Very nice. Yeah, looking very good. We're actually like proper chunker. Then next time out, we're going into the crash to eliminate the rest of the GIF. Or lose the save. One or the other. Thanks for the support. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening. Whatever you're doing. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.